All right, let's talk about the two biggest names in tech right now, the real heavyweights, artificial intelligence and quantum computing. It kind of feels like a title fight, doesn't it? In one corner, you have the technology that is already changing our world as we speak. And in the other, the one that promises to literally rewrite the rules of what's possible. So today, we're going to try and figure out which one is actually bigger. So yeah, which one is going to have the bigger impact? You'd think that would be a simple question, right? But you know what? The answer is so much more complex and, frankly, a lot more surprising than you might think. So let's dive right in.
Okay, so to even start answering that, we have to get on the same page about what we're really talking about. Because, yeah, AI and quantum get thrown around in the same headlines all the time, but trust me, they are two totally different animals.
Okay, let's break this down real simple. Think of AI as the ultimate optimizer. Its purpose is to be broad, to be everywhere, making countless things we already do smarter, faster, and more efficient. Quantum computing? Totally different. It's the specialist. It's not here to improve your photo app. It's here to crack a handful of absolutely massive problems, problems that our best supercomputers couldn't solve if you gave them a billion years. So keeping that huge difference in mind, let's look at our first piece of evidence. Let's follow the money. That's always a good place to start, right? Where is the cash flowing today? And wow, the answer could not be more clear. It is overwhelmingly in AI. I mean, just look at this number. For 2024, the global AI market is already sitting at a staggering $638 billion. That is not a future projection, that's right now. It's an absolute monster of an economic force, already woven into pretty much everything we do. And quantum? About 1.2 billion. Let that sink in for a second. That's not a small gap. That is a chasm. We're talking more than 500 times smaller. Right now, it's not even in the same ballpark. It's not even playing the same sport. The difference in scale today is just massive. And if you're thinking, well, maybe quantum will catch up, the projections say, not so fast. Look at this. AI is on a rocket ship to a multi-trillion-dollar market, while quantum, even with its growth, is on a much, much slower path. So let's be real. If bigger just means money, well, this debate is over. AI wins. End of story. But hold on a second. Is that really all there is to it? Is the bank account the only thing that matters? Of course not. There are other ways to measure impact, and this is where our whole investigation takes a really fascinating turn. Let's stop talking about the quantity, the sheer size of the market, and start talking about the quality of the disruption. How are these things actually going to change our world? Because it turns out they are playing on completely different fields. This chart lays it out perfectly. AI's impact is broad, right? It's socioeconomic, it affects your daily life, my daily life, the lives of billions of people. But quantum's impact, it's deep, it's foundational. It's not going to recommend your next TV show. No, it's going to be used by elite teams of scientists to do things like design a new life-saving drug by perfectly simulating a molecule. Or, on the flip side, to break the very encryption our entire digital world is built on. We're talking two completely different kinds of power. And then there's the big reality check, the timeline. AI is here. It is delivering unbelievable value right now. And the crazy thing is, its progress is compounding. It gets better, which helps it get better even faster. Quantum, though, is on a much longer, much harder road. The best guesses put us 15, maybe 30 years away from a machine that's actually practical and error-corrected. These scientists are literally wrestling with the fundamental laws of physics. It is an incredibly hard problem to solve. So, I mean, so far it really looks like a blowout victory for AI, doesn't it? But what if we've been framing this all wrong? What if this isn't a competition at all? What if it's the beginning of an incredibly powerful partnership? I love this quote because it just nails it. Asking which one is bigger is like asking if the engine is bigger than the car. It's a weird question, right? They're parts of a whole. Think about it. AI is the car. It's the versatile vehicle that's already on the road, getting us places. And quantum computing? That could be the revolutionary new engine we drop into it, giving it power we can't even imagine today. And hey, this isn't just some sci-fi theory. It is actually starting to happen. We're seeing this incredible feedback loop emerge. Right now, AI is being used to design more stable quantum hardware, to reduce all the noise and errors. And then, in the future, those more powerful quantum computers could exponentially speed up certain AI tasks, leading to a new form of hybrid intelligence we can barely wrap our heads around. This convergence even has a name: quantum machine learning, or QML. And the core idea is just wild. You use a quantum computer's insane ability to explore vast possibility spaces to discover entirely new AI algorithms, approaches a human might never, ever conceive of. Just imagine an AI that doesn't just improve on existing designs, but discovers entirely new principles of physics or engineering all on its own. That's the promise here. So, after looking at the money, the different kinds of impact, and this surprising partnership, where do we land? What's the final verdict in this technological showdown? So here it is. The verdict on which is bigger really just depends on how you define that word. If bigger means market size and direct daily impact on our lives, the winner is AI, hands down. It's not even a contest. But if bigger means the potential for a handful of breakthroughs that could fundamentally alter science and civilization, then quantum computing may hold the ultimate prize. Which leads us to a really fascinating conclusion. The initial idea of our investigation, a competition, a versus, it was the wrong way to look at it. We've been asking the wrong question all along. The real question isn't which one of these titans will win. It's what happens when they join forces. What new reality will the fusion of AI's pervasive intelligence and quantum's foundational power create? Now that is the question that will truly define the next century.